The LEGO Ninjago theme is well known for its really unique dragon builds, but in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the other creature builds that LEGO Ninjago has made by going over the top 5 most unique creatures. So let's get started. In at number 5 we have the Crystal King Centaur build. Now the reason this creature is in at number 5 as well, obviously it's quite similar to like a mech, obviously in terms of like having the upper arms like this. But it's also quite similar to a dragon with having the wings and obviously the 4 legs, as you can see down there. Only the back legs can move, the front legs are locked in place. Obviously it does have this really long tail here that can like move about. Oh, just snapped off there. Yeah, so as you can see, the really big crystal wings, they're made up of obviously this longer crystal piece, and then there's a smaller crystal piece over here. The headpiece is built really nicely, as you can see here, creating a lot of detail in such a small area. And obviously, although this doesn't happen in the show, there is actually a cockpit that you can actually open up like so. Just bring that up, and then this Crystal King minifigure here can just be placed inside like so. Now obviously this is a very cool like set. It is one of my favourite sets I own, but obviously as it does resemble mechs and dragons, it's quite low on the unique creatures list. Now we are going to be taking a look at number 4, which is Wjira. And as you can see, this is the sea serpent that floods Ninjago City in Seabound. And it is a really cool snake build. Now obviously snake builds are nothing too different for Ninjago, as there has actually been 3 in previous years. So yeah, let's take a look at it. So first of all, I've actually brought a bit of the temple down in this bit to obviously show the play feature that was featured in the set, where you move these fins up and there's a Technic gear on the back like this, and you just twist it like so, and then these 2 chains come off of Wjira, so she's able to just move off like that. So yeah, this is nothing much, we'll just move this to the side. So yeah, here's the actual Wjira. As you can see, she starts with a tail off here, which can be moved around like so. Then come to these bits, which these bits actually do open to reveal some popcorn pieces. Not too sure what that's about. Coming up here, as you can see, it's very nicely scaled off. And obviously the sea amulet, the wave amulet, I believe it's called, can be placed on her chest, which isn't accurate to the show, but I think it's a good alternative. She's got these fins here like so. Then obviously a posable head, a neck like so. And then obviously a head, which if you push down here can open up. And you can actually fit a minifigure inside like so, to show them getting eaten by Wjira, and then you can just kind of have her chewing on them like so. Sadly, there is no spot for the storm amulet, which would have been nice if LEGO could try and think of something to put there. But altogether, I think this is a really cool serpent build. In at number 3, we have the Imperium Hunter Hound, or I believe the Photon beasts in the show. Now this is a really cool build. It's obviously supposed to be like a dog, and I think they did a really good job of designing it. So as you can see, the head is done really nicely. We included these printed eyes and a mouth that can even open up like so. And then obviously the head turns side to side like that, up and down, left to right. These are done on ball joints and the Evo mech joints, the front legs, and they're built identically, so they can be kind of stretched down or put up like so. There's a saddle here for a minifigure, so just get the Imperium General here, and he can go on just like that. It does look a bit odd, obviously, because he sticks out quite a lot from the thing, but when he's got his staff, it doesn't look as bad. You can see this middle bit where the flag's attached looks quite nice as well. I do think they've done it a bit weirdly, but I do think it's just pretty different, so I quite like it. Here, as you see, they've done the backs on like ratchet joints, which I'm not sure why they've done that, but don't really mind. It doesn't look that bad. You can kind of like lift the legs up a bit. It just makes it a bit more stable. It definitely makes it, yeah, it definitely does make it more stable. And obviously you've got its club tail like so, which I think looks really cool. So yeah, altogether this is the Imperium Hunter Hound, and I do think it is a really cool build. And in at number 2 we have another snake, this snake being Fang. Now the reason I prefer Fang over Wjira is, well, first of all, I think Wjira resembles the Great Devourer a little, like, obviously, because they're a bit more similar. As for these giant, like, plastic, like, pieces here, that makes this snake look like a cobra improves this set so much, making it, in my opinion, the best Ninjago snake they've ever made. I just think it looks really cool. So let's start at the tail and we'll work our way across. So obviously we'll start with the tail. It can be, if you just grab this bit here, it can be shook about like that. And obviously they actually include, don't know if you can hear this, but there's actually studs inside to make this rattle, which is really cool. And also there's the stud shooters like that on the side, which just makes it even cooler. Coming up to the top bit here, where the cloth starts, not the cloth, the plastic starts to connect to the rest of the snake, with all the lavary details going up the chest. The sand blue makes the colours really pop. And then even at the head, when you open it up, there's this fabric fire piece that just comes out the mouth, which just looks really cool. The face, or the head, looks really cool. Those eyes look pretty evil on both sides there as well. Really nice. And then even has a removable throne at the top for Asphera, which if you take off, just makes Fang look like just a normal snake, which still looks really nice as well. Like obviously without the throne. I do think it actually looks probably better without the throne, as it just looks more natural, and obviously the cloth pieces don't, and the cloth, not the, I keep saying cloth, the plastic pieces still look really nice. And obviously the throne is a nice touch, but yeah, I just think it looks heads and shoulders better without the throne. And in at number 1, an obvious choice for the most unique Ninjago creature, Zane's Rhino creature. It just has to be. I think it's just such a cool set. And obviously, if you'd have told me as a Ninjago fan back in 2012 that they'd have made a Rhino for Ninjago, I just don't think I'd have believed you, as it's just such a cool idea. Yeah, so let's start taking a look. Now, I think we should just obviously start with a play feature, and that being there is a lever here, and if you push it down, the head flicks up, which is just genius for a Rhino, and it's super satisfying to do as well, as you can see here. And obviously the fact that it just drops back down, it's just really cool. It's got a mouth that opens like so. The front legs don't move, they're locked in place, which obviously is a shame, but I think he still looks really good with it. And also on the sides, it's got these disc shooters, which I've just lost that disc. I've got no idea where that went. I'll find it after. The back legs are posable, so it's a bit like the Crystal King from earlier in the video. So yeah, the legs can move like that. The feet are, I believe, identical on each foot. Yeah. And then obviously as well, yeah, you can see the armor pieces used on the side. Also got this small tail, which is just using a hook, which I think is really funny as well. Because obviously it's quite a natural set, and then you've just got a hook for a tail, which I just think is quite funny. Then you've got these flags on the side, which are really nice. And also just seeing the saddle area on here, you can see there's a spot for Zane just up here like so. You can put him there. Then also there is a stud and a clip there, which is actually for his crossbow like that. And then also his shield, which just move his arm up like that. As you can see, his shield can go here, where showing how Zane is completely ready, and he is controlling the Rhino. And even better, just making this an even better set, if we just bring in the side build, which I've not really been showing for many of the others, but this side build was perfect for this set. So we get our innocent little gecko here. We'll just place him on his tower like so. And then obviously Zane comes along on his Rhino beast, storms up to the tower. You flick that down, and then the tower flips back, revealing, knocking over Gecko, so Zane can get the sword. Which I just think, that's why I think put all these things together, the uniqueness, the build's also really good, the little icy details are great as well, and I think all of them put together makes this the most unique Ninjago creature. So, thanks for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed for more LEGO Ninjago content. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.